This is David with Bowhouse RC and Helios RC.
How you
what
doing?
What you got, buddy? Yes, sir.
What's going on?
I'm busy. You?
Yeah, I'm doing great. I'm doing great.
Awesome.
You having fun out here at USTE?
Oh my God, yes.
Good stuff. This is your first time coming out?
No, my third. I've been here every year.
You've been here every year, haven't you?
Every year. And I completed every stage out here with a Gen 8.
With the Gen 8.
With, look at this.
And you've seen, what do we got here?
Brand new belly. What are the specs on this thing, man?
The specs are...
Got it in there?
Yeah, we got it in there. The specs are,
Nice.
let's get rid of the tumor.
Yes.
And give you a nice smooth skid.
Does the battery tray fit correctly and everything?
It sure does. It sure does.
No mods on the battery tray.
No mods on the battery tray at all. Stock, there's even still a little bit of room to spare there.
That is nice.
Totally bolt-on solution. And
I will be getting one of these for an install video, guaranteed.
Absolutely, and then and those are going to be live on our site this coming week. So
live on the site this coming week.
The official announce. And we have another super top secret project, which won't be super top secret when people are seeing this. We are going to fix the wicked bump steer and the misalignment of the front axle with a very simple bolt-on part.
I need one.
I know you do. I know you do.
I need one.
I know you do.
All right.
We've got so we got cool stuff coming out with Gen 8. We've got a skid that also gets rid of the tumor underneath the HPI Venture, and we got a little CG battery tray for that. Tumor. That's not a tumor. Arnold says that's not a tumor. And we have our injection molded battery trays for the TRX4. You've probably seen those.
Injection molded. I like that.
Yeah, these are. So pop the top. That's our injection molded battery tray.
Very nice. It drops it down as far as you
Way
can go,
down.
too, right?
Yep, and you can fit massive stick packs in there if you want.
Nice.
If you put a nice like a 3000, 3500 battery in here, it'll be all completely below the frame rails.
It'll fit the Sport as well and everything?
Fits the Sport. It's completely bolt-on, no mods needed.
Nice.
And then we have...
I might need one of those too. Oh, there's a nice belly right there.
Yeah.
Now, what's this made out of?
So these are made out of a high-strength nylon. It's a glass-filled nylon.
High-strength glass-filled nylon.
Yep. So you're not going to be able to print this on your typical home printer.
I cannot.
No. It's not. And there was a lot of R&D, both on the materials and printers. We've upgraded all of our printers. We actually replaced all of our printers to be able to print this part because we can't print those on the printers we had been using for other stuff. But it's so a ton of R&D time went into that part. But it's
nice.
It's a great
it looks wonderful.
Thanks. Yeah, Nick did a
should
great
just
job.
slide beautifully across that.
Yeah.
The actual transition from the front links into the belly into the back is very smooth.
Yep, that's exactly what we're looking for. So
there's a lot of people that miss that. They make a belly, but the links are too far up, and you have a giant edge to catch.
Yep.
This is nice and smooth. I like that.
Yep. So we look for every spot where there could be impact.
Yes.
And we try to make a really nice gradual transition so that you're not going to get hung up. So we also have our TF2 stuff. So lots of people have seen.
TF2 is king around this place.
TF2 is king.
Yes, it is.
And so we have one of our favorite parts, the rear leaf shackle mount, which eliminates that annoying little binding issue with so your shackles don't bind on full compression.
Is that
so that's that little part? Nope, that's CNC aluminum.
CNC aluminum.
Mm-hmm.
Nice.
That is a machine part.
Very
and then
nice.
we have our. This was the first part that we ever came out with. We're on about version 5 of this. This is our high clearance skid.
Right.
This works with leaf links. It works with the long wheelbase, the short wheelbase, the standard wheelbase. Works with it. Actually, you can even use it on a leaf sprung cruiser.
Nice.
If you do a D90 with leaf spring conversion, you can actually run that TK
Nice.
on there. The TK skid.
It'll be cleaner.
It'll be a lot.
At least we can tell this one gets used.
Yep. And then we
That
have
is not fake dirt, guys.
no shelf queens here. No shelf queens here. This is built by my then 7-year-old, now 9-year-old Rue.
Nice.
And this is an SCX-10-2 kit, except the transmission is facing in the right direction.
Thank you.
Instead of in the wrong direction.
That bothers me with the 10-2s, man.
So we have our tranny cradle, which allows you to flip the 10.2 kit tranny around in the right direction. And then we have our HD battery tray with an integrated servo mount. That works on all of the varieties of the SCX-10-2.
Very, very nice.
And so it's a much stronger setup, so your chassis is not flexing with your servo.
That is a pet peeve of mine with a 10-2.
So what do you do about winch mount?
We have a winch mount right back here that bolts in. You can run your winch line back up underneath the engine, the transmission and the motor. And we actually have a little we have a little guide
Oh,
right
fairlead,
here.
huh?
Yep, a little fairlead. A
That's
guide.
so, hold on, your front end is all printed too. That's all the whole.
This is a printed, so our
And you have that for sale and everything.
Yeah, we do. So this is our battery
Nice,
tray.
nice,
So we
okay.
replaced, I think it's a 3-piece stock
Beautiful.
Yeah.
setup, and we replace it with one piece. It's battery tray, servo mount, and integrated front bumper mount.
Nice.
And
All
we've got
right.
the fairlead there if you want to run a servo winch.
Good deal, man.
And
That's awesome.
on, if you're running the XJ body, there's still room with the tranny flip to fit a 5200 Helios battery in there, no problem.
I like the magnet mount for the interior.
Yeah, the magnet mount for the
That's
interior is
actually
cool.
nice. I like that too.
Yeah, so it's a neat little setup. So this is Rue. If you follow us on Facebook, Rue is my 9-year-old. This was his second solo build. He did this when he was 7.
Wow.
And it's his favorite truck to drive.
Wow.
And so that's Rue's Truggy. We have oh, this is cool. So this is a little project I've been working on. This is actually a
solo
power
lift.
actuated tipper bed.
I see that.
So still developing this, but what we do have that's in production now are our 157 millimeter radius arm NC Yoda axles that
Yes.
go with the GCM chassis, so you get a true proper scale Toyota driveline. And yep, those are the NC. This is the TF2 version.
the
These are
TF2
170
version?
The 170 millimeter. So the version you're holding right now
That is nice.
is what we have here in purple
And this
on
is
my
that
daughter's.
that same super strong material too.
Yep.
Very
Yep.
nice.
And you can tell this one gets used also.
Yes.
Um,
Why is the rear dirtier than the front? Is she water skipping or something?
So she decided that when she got stuck with a twig going right through the axle that she would power through that. So we had to replace the front axle. That happens. That's an 11-year-old driving.
Yes, it does.
But she wanted purple housings, so she got purple housings. These are the old super shafty upper hafty wheels in purple with
Very nice.
Carolina mud. And then of course when we had to powder coat the cage, it was going to be purple. And this is running the GCM LRT2 transmission on a TF2 chassis. And we have a little protective skid that protects the transfer case for that setup.
Very flowable there.
Yep,
Everything flows smooth.
everything's really smooth. And this also is running our rear leaf shackle mounts also.
Oh, of course.
Yep. And so that's a fun little truck. And then, oh, the other one on this is the other trick. This is a fun little piece. Is our hood hinge
Oh.
kit.
Oh wow.
And so we
That's
sell.
for the TF2.
That is for the for the Hilux Mojave body.
Is that a 22 motor?
It is. That's a
22
GCM 22R.
Nice.
And that comes from GCM. And the hood hinge kit uses the Blazer hinges, so you get buy the Blazer hinges from RC4 Drive. The rest of the kit includes our underhood piece, which has the
see
mounts.
the ribs and everything.
Yep.
Like scale.
And then we have an inner fender kit that's got the mounting blocks underneath. And then we have a structural rad support because when you cut the hood open on the Mojave body, you actually lose that metal bracket that holds the grill in place. So we
Oh.
created a structural rad support with a pass-through screw that actually screws into the back of the grill. So you've got a nice strong, that grill's not going anywhere.
Nice.
And so it's a really nice setup. We do those in limited production runs. We still have a few more left on our current production run. So if you want one of those, jump on it now.
Should do something like that for the Gen 8.
There
Gen
are
8
links
grill.
in the description
Yep.
below for this guy.
Yep.
Absolutely.
So
Check them out.
We've got that, and then
Got more?
we've got more. Let's see.
Oh
what
my
else. One more.
gosh.
Oh yeah, here we go. So this, I've always loved the Tamiya 350 body.
Yeah.
The issue with the Tamiya 350 body is it's small. So
Yeah.
what we did was we took our 152 millimeter axle architecture, which we designed for the Hilux Mojave body on a C-Max,
Okay.
and we actually took our NC60 axles, which is a Dana 60 style axle,
Oh man.
and we made that in 152 millimeter width.
That's fantastic.
It goes on the C-Max. It's made specifically for the C-Max because the C-Max has narrower chassis rails than anything else that's out
Yeah.
there. So we could bring everything in and still get 45 degrees of steering
Nice.
on a 152 millimeter axle.
And you need it with
And-
all the wheelbase.
Yeah, with all that wheelbase you need it. And then
Yes.
in the rear, that's our 152 millimeter rear axle.
I'm gonna tell you right now, I don't like many dualies, but this one is absolutely impressive.
Yeah,
This looks really, really good.
The stance and the proportions. I'm all about
It
stance
looks
and proportions.
right. Most of them don't look right.
That's
They
exactly-
just don't look right at all.
And for me, whether it's a full-size vehicle or an RC, if it doesn't look right from the tires and wheels on up, it's not right. Doesn't matter what the body looks like.
I agree.
And so I was really pleased with. I've just started working on this one, as you can tell.
I can't wait to see the full interior that you guys will probably do.
Oh yeah, oh yeah.
Okay,
There's
what?
tons of room in there.
What transfer case is that?
So that is the LRT2 transfer case with the LRT2 transmission from GCM.
From GCM. Gotcha.
The nice thing about that, I love that transmission setup because that transfer case includes an 11% overdrive out the front axle. So you get lots of gear reduction, 14-to-1 in the transmission, but you get a little bit of overdrive out front, which helps with the steering, it helps with the climbs.
Correct.
But it's not so extreme that it creates other issues that you don't want to have, like
Right,
driveline wear and all
right.
that. And it's nice and compact. It's a little bit smaller than the RC four-wheel drive one, so you can fit a little more stuff around it. The RC four-wheel drive setup is very good, but I really like this GCM setup as well.
Hopefully we'll be seeing that running at the next USTE.
Oh yeah. These are the RC four-wheel drive.
To see it go.
RC four-wheel drive dually wheels, the front and back, which look fantastic, and the Baja MTZ tires, which are just the right. The RC four-wheel drive Baja MTZs, which are just perfect
Yes, they are.
for this truck. So
Very
it's-
impressive,
Yep.
man. Very impressive.
Yep. And then we can go over to the Helios side real quick.
All right, time for Helios.
Yep. Let's walk on over. So we got lots of batteries. Couple of my favorite packs. Our little 1500 3S.
I don't have that one. I got your 3500 3S.
So
I've had
this
good luck
one-
with those.
If the Zebra truck that we got over there is my D110, probably weighs about 14, 15 pounds, big heavy pork river truck. There's not much room for anything other than this, but I can get over an hour and a half of runtime on a big heavy truck with just this little pack.
Hour and a half with that?
With that running a sensor brushless setup. Okay, so it's a great pack for
You got me
scale
thinking
builds.
now, batteries again.
Right? You get a little comp truck and you want to keep your weight really light.
Yeah.
This is a fantastic pack for that. So love this little pack. The scale guys
Interesting.
here, we sell these like hotcakes when we come down here because all the scale guys, me
Yeah.
included, don't have a lot of room for big battery packs. So they love that pack. This one, this is my other favorite pack. So our 3500 3S.
I love those. I got
Right.
3 of them.
Right, how long do you get runtime out of this pack?
Oh, got 2 hours.
You're holding it. Look, turn around.
2
Look at that. How long?
You
I
get
got
4 hours out of yours?
4 hours.
Wow.
I get 4+ hours no matter what rig I put this in. Brush, brushless, weight, doesn't matter. XCX10 base, Traxxas TRX4, whatever it is. Nice little pack, nice compact size.
Yeah.
If you're gonna go out all day, just stick a second one in your pocket and you're good to go. But you don't even need a second one. My wife doesn't let me go out
That
for
is
more than 4
nice.
hours. So it's
RRW, first time I put test RRW at
This is the
crawl
barbarian
test.
himself from the
Yep.
Scaleplex.
I ran 4 hours on that thing before I
Mr.
had to switch
Gilberto
out batteries.
Perez walking around.
4 hours. Yep.
And there is the man himself. Look at that. Mr.
There's
Rob
Mr.
Matthews.
Mr. Rob Matthews. So yeah, and we've got then the other. This is a brand new pack for us. We just came out with these. So
I
anybody
think
running.
Sean Larman is running a couple of those in his Dasher truck.
So Sean said, "I'm not sure about your new pack. I'm gonna have to put it to the test. This is an 8000
I've actually run that in a couple of
100C.
trucks myself. Yes.
And so he's been abusing it in an X-Max.
Yes, he has. I
Yep.
can verify that.
Yep, and he says it's holding up great.
are.
The other thing that we're finding is that people who have the Super Rock Race, running those on 8S.
That fits a Super Rock Ray.
It's a Super Rock Ray. And
That's
they are
interesting.
They are loving this in the Super Rock Ray.
Okay.
It is. It probably should be registered with the DMV running on 8S because of how fast and how big that thing is.
That
but
is awesome. I didn't
it's
even
a-
realize that would fit an SRR Super Rock Ray.
Yep.
Beautiful.
Yep. So we've got lots of great products and.
Oh yeah, you do.
Yep. And then we're a Reefs RC dealer. We're a Holmes RC dealer. We sell those products.
Yeah,
to our
Reefs
website
is
as
here
well.
today.
Reef is here. Great guy, and we love the Holmes Hobbies powertrains. I run Holmes in most all of my
I got some
trucks,
home
so-
stuff too.
Yep.
I
yep,
sure
great
do.
Stuff. So, and let's take you. Last thing, we'll take you over here.
All right,
So
let's-
one of the fun things that we've done at USTE this year for the first time has been the vintage buggy.
Yes.
Vintage buggy racing.
I got video of that too.
This is the winner of the 4-wheel drive vintage buggy class. This is the Helios RC Kyosho Javelin, running a Holmes Hobbies 4500 kV brushless setup with
It's a little much for this little car, isn't it?
Oh man, this thing
Did it take
absolutely
it?
scoots. It takes it because with the 4-wheel drive and with these spike tires, it's actually very drivable. We're running the Helios 5200 2S 50C pack. This thing absolutely hauls. This is a Frog.
I had one of those. It
But
was
you
fun.
you probably don't have metal roll cage on it, do you?
I did not.
Yeah, so we do. That's how we roll here. And so ran this in the two-wheel drive class and had a lot of fun.
Yes.
This is a completely undrivable Kyosho Beetle that's running a Holmes 4500 kV, same motor that I'm running in the Javelin, but I run this one on 3S, and this will do flat backflips from 40 miles an hour.
Is this the one I saw doing flips on the grass the other day?
Oh yeah.
Oh man, I saw that.
Yeah.
I didn't get video of it, but I got to look
Yep.
at it.
And we got a Turbo Scorpion down here, and the Subaru Brat, which was traction impaired with the stock
Yes,
tires
it
on that,
was.
but it was so much fun.
Yes,
So
it was.
We had a blast running the vintage buggies out here. At
It was a
USTE
blast
this year.
watching that,
Yeah,
too.
Yeah. So that's it. So yeah, we had a great time. I really appreciate your stopping by, and we cannot wait to get back down here next year.
Yes, sir. Me
All
neither.
right.
Thank you very much.
Thanks. Appreciate it. Have
Yes,
a great
sir.
day.